All right, let's take you on a tour. So my name is Thomas Mestis. I'm the host of Love It or Flip It. This is our office building. We just bought this probably about a year and a half ago. And for about a year, it sat vacant, empty, completely empty. It's 8,000 square feet. We had a couple office spaces elsewhere, so we weren't in a super hurry to get moved over. Although in retrospect, I should have gotten in a hurry because it would have saved me a shit ton of money, but it didn't. At the time, I just didn't have the time. So now we are moved in, but because we like to flip and improve things, we're going to be doing the same thing with this office building. So, like I said before, it's about 8,000 square feet up top. Downstairs has a basement. We're going to be converting that into podcast rooms, audio video rooms, stages, things like that. So we want to make some really cool stuff so we can create more content. But ultimately, what we did is we bought this building in hopes that we're going to be doing some work to it. So let me kind of share with you guys the vision. And when I buy a house, it's kind of the same thing. I look at it like, what's the highest and best use of this house? And the same thing with the building is I'm finding out what's the highest and best use for this building. So let's flip this around so I can talk to you guys about what we're doing. And so these are all just individual offices, which is good. We have marketing here. We've got marketing up in this office. We've got a company that just finds and sources all our real estate deals, so off-market deals, so we can buy properties. We've got realtors for disposition, getting rid of stuff, selling stuff. So we've got all these things. But when you come back in here, I want to make a space that's going to be inviting for us to be able to do company events, functions, things like that. So what I want to do in here is I want to really gut this entire room and gut these offices here, and ultimately make it so it's going to be more of an event space, more of a meeting space. So if you can envision this as a giant living room, if you will, and then I'm sitting in the kitchen right now, and there's this giant countertop here and cooktop. So we can not only have catered events here, but we can also have employee events. We can have all kinds of different things that we can do here. Now, when we go out to the back area, we're going to enclose this and make it so it's just going to be, just kind of a boring parking lot now, but we're going to make it so it's all enclosed, and it has doors and windows that are going to open up in here so we can actually go outside and enjoy all that. Now, currently, the kitchen is in here and the coffee bar, and what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this and we're going to make this smaller. This will be office space. So these will be turned into offices. This will be turned into the kitchen, and then this will be a giant living room with some big windows and doors, either the doors that open up and fold into each other, or like a roll-up door, like a garage glass door or something. So now in this space here, this is kind of the entertainment space right now. We've got some pinball machines and some foosball, and ultimately that's going to go downstairs into the pub. So we're going to make a pub. People like to hang out around drinks, and we're going to make it kind of fun. So right now we have a small little meeting area here, but let's take you downstairs. We've got all the offices. Because we have a bunch of Airbnbs and short-term rentals, and obviously the big mountain lodge is going to be turned into a resort, we actually have centralized laundry facilities. So in here, we actually converted this space into a laundry room. So when you come in here, it's just a long, narrow room, so we figured this would be perfect. So we've got washers and dryers here. Everything, we cleaned all our linen at the mountain lodge. So that's what we ended up doing here. So we have that available, which is nice. And then right now we have a linen room, which we're gonna move and migrate out. But for now, we have all the linens and stuff in here. So, all right. So let's go down stairs into the audio, video, podcast rooms, things that we're going to be converting over. So we come on down the stairs. And what I want to do with this is make it kind of like an entrance into a subway area. So when you come in, you're going to walk down into the subway and come into our podcast room. So we just got one finished, and we're still working on electrical in here to make sure that all has its own individual lighting. But as you can see here, this is the podcast room, soundproofing, and a really, really cool vibe. And this will be just a small little office going into the podcast room, okay? And down in here, now it's just storing some junk in here, but this is going to be one of our studios. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it as a workout room, so when you're just hanging out with your buddies and you're having a conversation, you're working out, I think that'd be a really cool way to do some podcasting. And then we have stairs that go back up. So you've got access going back upstairs. All right, now we go into some of the big rooms. Through this door, we're gonna go into the cantina. So this is gonna be kind of like a small room going into it. But that whole area space is fairly good size. And this is gonna be an Irish pub. So if you can envision a long bar across the back, some liquor bottles in the back, like lit up, just a few pub tables in here. It's gonna be dark, and you're gonna come in here, and this will be a great place to basically just chat with your friends, do a podcast. We can actually sit behind the bar and just have a drink and talk about whatever we're talking about today. And this is gonna be one of our living room studios. Right now we use it for a green screen, for our Giphies, and some other things that we do. But this is gonna be turned into a studio space, which is gonna be really cool. So it's gonna be more of a living room type studio, which will have all the lighting and everything in there, and mics and set up, so it'll be a nice little set. So that's kind of the vision of this space. And then we go back upstairs. Go through the entrance here, and then we go back into the, so big building, lots of opportunities, and really want to take advantage of all these things that we have here. So that's kind of the vision. When I buy a house for the first time, I'll go spend just a few hours just walking around and thinking about it before I start making any kind of decisions about what I want to do. Now this one took a little bit more time because I'm out of breath going up and down the stairs. This one took a little bit more time just because I was so busy with all these other projects. So now that we're in, it gives me an opportunity to kind of see, yes, it's gonna be a pain in the ass for people that are here, but when the construction clears and the dust clears, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. So that's what I wanna do. That's the vision of this office space. I wanna make it a fun place for people to come. I wanna make it a great place that we can record video content, that we can do all that stuff. We can do all our marketing here. It also is centralized to our business for laundries, for people to meet, our teams as we're growing, to be able to do all that. So this is the behind the scenes of our office space, and hope you guys enjoyed that. But ultimately, this is costing a lot of money and a lot of time, but when we're done with it, it's gonna be really cool. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like. This is something that we're working on. This is one of our passion projects. We've been working in the real estate business for going on 24 years. We've never really documented what we do, and now we want to document all the different projects that we're doing, all the things that we're doing in the real estate business. So hope you guys enjoy the channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.